Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Ease with John. Last year you might remember I posted a video, or you might have seen, about me starting a treatment with Hims, which is to stop hair loss, which is topical Finasteride and Minoxidil. And I was taking that for 18 months when I did my first video, and I think it was about 2 years, maybe 2.5 years I think, when I just did a video a couple of months ago sort of talking through any questions. I've decided to change, and I've changed to oral Finasteride and Minoxidil, and I'm still using Hims, not sponsored in any way. I did contact them and I was like, I have no idea how to do these things, and I was like, oh, do you want to, maybe I could do a video talking about the product, maybe, I don't know, but never applied, but it's fine. So I'm not in any way promoting Hims, there's just the products that I'm using, and I'll talk about it in this video. I initially did that first video last year just because I found like there wasn't really a lot of stuff to fully explain from people's experience, their experience of using the products, the Finasteride and Minoxidil. A lot of like experts talking about it, but not really a lot of just genuine people just chatting about their experiences. So that's kind of what I wanted to do with that. So I used the oral one for the topical one for 2 years. And yeah, I saw some change, and I was happy with it. I didn't feel like my hair wasn't, I didn't have as much hair falling out anymore, and I did notice that my crown had thickened up a lot, and that's kind of the spot that I was using it the most, less sort of here, just because that's the bit that I saw first. There's 2 reasons why I've decided to change to the oral, and luckily it's both in one, whereas I thought for a while you had to get either the spray of Minoxidil and then do the tablet of Finasteride. But they do it in one little supplement blend, and it's got a few vitamins in there as well. What's it got in there? Vitamin C, biotin, vitamin B, vitamin B5, B6, all in there, and it's got an orange flavour because it's kind of a chewable one, which I wasn't sure if it was chewable for a bit, so I was like, do I swallow this? But then it's definitely chewable because it has a taste and it says chewable online. Anyway, I've digressed. The reasons why I wanted to swap onto the oral. The first one is Minoxidil is highly toxic to cats. Highly toxic to cats. And I've got 2 cats who I love so much, and the idea of my spray, them licking it or something, making them sick, just caused me a lot of anxiety. And I'd often come home and then go like straight to shower and then wash my hair, and I was like, is this really good for my hair? I was washing my hair quite excessively. I felt like a lot more, just because I didn't want to have, I kept the product in the car, or we kept it in like a room that we sealed off from the cats, and it was just a lot of navigating. And I did it for 2 years. Obviously they were fine, nothing ever happened, but I think I just wanted that not on my mind anymore. I just wanted to be able to come home at the end of the day and just give my cats a little cuddle, you know, when you come home, without having to worry about that. So that's the first reason. The second reason is, in my head, I was just thinking, 1, I wanted to try it, and 2, I was chatting actually with one of the people at Hims. I don't know if it was an expert or anything, but just about how it's focused, and I think I wasn't fully sure if me just spraying certain areas is just going to do the areas with the topical, even though I was very happy with it, as you can go back in the previous videos and see. But I wasn't sure if maybe by taking an oral, will it have just more of a general, like complete picture of the job of the Finasteride and the Minoxidil. I feel like by having the oral in my head, I was like, oh, maybe it will just, instead of just targeting a few spots, it might just do the whole job. And, you know, I already take vitamins in the morning anyway, so I was like, just taking an extra supplement in the morning is probably less of a faff, especially with the cats, of going to spray it and everything, especially if I'm going to be doing this potentially forever. The reason that I was put off oral for a while is because, you know, I did see some side effects with people having issues with erectile dysfunction as like a very small minority with the oral. With the topical, I had no side effects whatsoever, and this has been a month now that I've been taking the supplement instead, the tablet, and I can confirm no side effects as well, like completely nothing different. The person I was speaking to did say you might notice a bit more shedding, and I have had a little bit more shedding I think than usual, which was because I was asking about that because I was like, surely I'm using the same product, so is it not just a continuation? But I think it does work differently, which makes me maybe a bit more promising for how this one will go over the long term, because I've noticed a little bit of shedding, which I'm hoping will soon go. And when I say a little bit, for example, when I've been using the oral for so long now, the topical, sorry, in the shower, I used to get lots of hairs coming out, and then it just stopped using this product. Like barely anything. My hair felt very strong. Nothing was coming out. So I was like, even if I'm not getting new growth, I know that my hair feels stronger. So if this does continue to shed again in the shower, because I am noticing it more when I'm touching my hair in the shower, a little bit of shedding coming out, then I will go back to the topical eventually. It's kind of like a little experiment I'm doing here on this 6 months that I'm doing now. I think it takes 12 months fully to see the effects, so what I might do is, same with the last one, do a year of it, see where I'm at, and if I'm not seeing the effects as much as the other one, go back, or if not, I'll just, hopefully, I'll see better results and it'll stay on this, and I'll try and document the journey as I go through every couple of months on here. I feel like, as I was saying before, I feel like there's not a lot of like people talking about male hair loss, and it's something that I've not significantly lost my hair, as you can see, but you know it within yourself, don't you? And you know what makes you feel confident, and since doing something, I just feel more confident that I'm not losing my hair, and just the action of doing something makes me feel a bit more confident in it, and it's a lot thicker than it was previously, and I'm able to do more with it. I've not had a haircut, and I purposely haven't. I'm having a haircut tomorrow, so I was like, I'm going to do this video today because I'm going to have a little like soft mullet, and I was like, oh, maybe it'll look like the product's not working if I just have a fresh haircut. So I thought I'd do it now. Overall, I'm really happy with it so far. I don't know if other places offer similar things. I've managed to get a discount because one of my bottles with the topical exploded. Like, it was really weird. Like, it not like a dramatic explosion, but it like leaked everywhere and like had a crack in it, but from out of nowhere, like out of absolute nowhere. So I got a discount for this one. So I was like, oh, perfect, for the 6 months, I'll sort of see what's going on, and then I'll just repeat it again afterwards if Hims don't want to sponsor a future video. Hello. But I don't know if other places also do similar things as well that might even be cheaper, but I was researching this, and I think at the moment I've got it for like 75 quid or something for 6 months, which is nothing, and I think that's the introduction offer. Again, not selling anything, I think it's just something like that, which really, I mean, it's a lot of money, but you know, for Finasteride and Minoxidil, two ingredients together, and potentially not losing your hair, what, like, I can't work out the maths really quickly, but £20, less than £20 a month, even less than 15 surely, or about that, is very little, and I think it's double that for the normal price that's going, which still is, I think, relatively, in comparison to maybe if you were to get the product a different way, it seems relatively cheap. But if you do know any other brands or any other companies that do it cheaper, or maybe do a different version, then please let me know. I'm still a bit unsure myself on the dosage and stuff. So this is Finasteride 1.1 mg and Minoxidil 3 mg, Biotin 2.5 mg, Vits B5 10 mg, B6 2 mg, C 100 mg, and there's 45 tablets in each one of these. But yeah, I'm not too sure on the dosage of if I just took a Finasteride tablet like normal, is it higher? And if so, then that might be something to consider after this year or these 6 months. I think it's just the fact that Minoxidil was in here as well. I was like, oh, that's perfect. It's basically exactly the spray, but without risking my cats. And hopefully it will create more of I can't think of the way to describe it, but just a more equally distributed, there we go, equally distributed version of that. Yeah. So, if you've started, or if you've done either, please let me know. I guess this is a great way for me to do a little comparison, if there isn't one online already, of them both, which I'll be doing as I go through. Here's what they look like as well. It's kind of like a little tablet, and it tastes quite nice as well, actually. Like, it's like an orange supplement. So, it's, yeah, nice. Goes well with my morning routine, which works well. So hopefully my main bit, so my crown feels really fine now. It feels really thick, There's just some little, I'm seeing a lot of baby hairs, and I was for a while, starting to grow in sort of this area, which I'm hoping is a good sign that it's just sort of filling out that area a little bit. And I'm just trying to style my hair more in a way, maybe less today, because my hair's curly. It's sometimes hard to tell as well what is just the way my hair's going and what is actually maybe my hair receding. And that was sort of an issue for a while. But if you're debating and you feel less confident in yourself and you're noticing hair loss, obviously I can't say that you're not going to get any side effects or anything, but I've had no impact of this whatsoever, like in any way. From my own experience, it's just been really easy. Even the topical, if I didn't have cats, I think I would have just kept on that. Like, there was no problem with it at all. But I'm glad I'm trying something different just to see if it has more of an effect, I guess, using it orally instead of topically. And in my head, I think it does make a bit more, it will make more of an impact because of how it's been taken. But I don't know, I'm not a doctor in any way. This is my channel, Ease with John. I said earlier, I've gone through a bit of a journey on my channel this year. I went to Ease with John, and then I was like, I'm going to do 2 videos a week. Then decided to change my name back on my channel, and I've gone back again to Ease with John because I just think it's nice, and it's what I want to do. I want to make life a little bit easier on my channel, talking about anxiety, talking about issues like, you know, hair stuff, lifestyle stuff, just to make life a little bit easier. So if you want to subscribe, I'm going to be doing some more videos over the next few weeks. Yeah, I've had some big life stuff recently as well, so I took a little break from YouTube from January until now, just like job stuff and working abroad, so kind of just settling myself a little bit now, just to get in a bit more of a routine with it, because I do really enjoy making videos, so I'd like to do more of it. Yeah, let me know your own experience, let me know if you want to see anything more of this. Yeah, enjoy your day, subscribe.